Welcome to the pit. Infinity. Alright, so if this is basically the first video you're basically viewing for this, I will note that I basically already have a couple runs up with Cornish Knight where we basically entered the pit together. The first time when one of us scout here got pretty far into the depths of the pit before basically coming to its might. We also managed to get through quite well with this guy here, made up to floor 11 before dying. And I also have a couple other runs here. You can basically ignore them. They're basically test runs. Basically did to sort of see the game plays basically in single player. But whatever. Let's jump into it, shall we? Welcome back to the pit. Now I'll note that for this game here, there's basically a DLC character, as well as these three initial characters: the Scout, the Marine, and the Engineer. And there's also apparently one secret character already available as well. Though I won't basically spoil that unless we basically get him. So, yeah. Now I basically went into the Marine with Cornish Knight, and I'll actually be playing with this guy right here. I really didn't think I felt like I showed off the Marine what it's basically capable of. So we're basically gonna jump in with him again and see how I basically play with him. Solo play, shall we say. For a recap of who this guy basically is, this is Travis Hunson, who is basically honorably discharged from the second battle of Maldajor. He chose to retire on the rough frontier world of Arbiter 4. While building his cabin in the Feldspar Mountains, he met and fell in love with Tamako Hoshnaria, a beautiful young scientist, who's a scout, by the way. As a former Marine, Hudson has high might and average finesse, but he might be a few marbles short in the brains department. His common skills are still sharp. And although, by the way, Tamako Hoshnaria here, that's obviously a scout right here, so maybe I'll show off her at some point, but we're gonna stick with him for now. Here's his details for his stuff, by the way. Basically, he's got high might, decent finesse and brains. There's his skills for his might skills: blade, mechanical, and melee. There's his finesse skills, so lots of assault weapons and heavy weapons in this guy, though it's not really that great with the basic knife for the pistol, unlike the other guys. Fairly good rifles, though. Lockpick and traps are kind of a sham, but whatever. There's the rest of his stuff. Biotuck's a little weak in this guy, but hopefully it'll do. There's his foraging, there's medical. And I'm tempted to basically try this on normal difficulty, but I'm also tempted to show off as much as possible, so I may want to drop it on easy for now. I think that's what I'm going to do. We'll start off easy because I'm not that great with this character. I'm not even sure I'll make it to level 15. And for those who basically wonder why I care about level 15, you probably know you're a veteran already, so you know why. But anyways, here's the stuff. There's the skills. Let's just jump into it, shall we? I'll see how far I go. I forgot to mention something important, by the way. It's worth knowing that this game, by the way, is basically based off an old game called Sword of Stars: The Pit. In case you were basically wondering, it's my phrasing is why I'm saying stuff in certain ways. Anyhow, in Sword of Stars: The Pit, that's basically a roguelike. From fairly recently, actually, I believe. You're basically trying to as you saw from the title screen, stop a plague on your world. And you're thinking you can possibly find a cure here. I guess we were sleeping here before jumping in. So you're all rested up and all that stuff, I guess. Let's forge this tree. Alright. And luckily for me, I didn't get any Baby Zool this time, because that's always fun. Anyhow, basically it's sort of describe this game to new players. You'll probably notice I took off my armor right at the start here. This game's very unforgiving, and it basically has you doing very interesting things basically to survive it. And a lot of gaming things at that. So I basically took off my armor because it basically can take a lot of damage in this game, the durability. And stuff that takes durability down to 0 basically gets destroyed, so I don't want my armor getting destroyed on like this weak stuff here because like, they can also damage it. Basically, these guys can damage my armor quite a bit, so I want to avoid that where possible. Also note, by the way, I'm using like my fist here because my fists don't get damaged when I fight things, so... Yeah, we're gonna use our fists over like our pistols and knives just for a moment. Just for a little bit. Take this tree. And there's another rat over there. Is there anything up here? Nope. Never really explored that area, so you know, just want to go check. I'll probably note, by the way, as you can see from my like inventory here, we basically have like 80 health, and like, you know, there's my experience. There's my food. Here's our stats screen. Basically, you can see like the attributes and the skills. I'll note that basically each of like this, like the attributes basically tie into the skills. So like, you know, mechanical's tied into like your might skill, your lockpick's tied into your finesse. Basically like listed as such. I also have SOTS stacks here, which basically has like, you know, recipes and other stuff I basically found. Hopefully I can find some stuff perhaps to basically show it off, but you know, that's not really the marine thing, so probably not going to happen. Let's shake some more food here. Doing quite well with the foraging at least.
Rock on.
I'll take that. And yes, rock on. Okay, so there's like the initial opening of the game. Let's delve into the pit. Now, by the way, I'm actually like, you know, going to be showing these recordings right after doing like, you know, some cooperative videos with Cornish Knight. And part of the reason I'm basically showing off the Marines is I didn't really think I showed off like, you know, the capabilities of this guy as best I could. Like, for example, I had like, you know, some breaching targets here. Don't think I actually used these guys properly, unfortunately, so I want to basically show that off at least, you know, once, using them properly. There we go. Let's open up this, see what goodies we get. And I got pistol rounds. Lots of grunting apparently, but whatever. Alright, we're starting at a dead end here. What will I find on the first level? So far, not a whole lot. Unlike with Cornish Knight, by the way, I don't have the ability to basically see where enemies are around me, so... I gotta be very vigilant where enemies basically might be. Here's our first door trap, by the way. We'll see what this does. Speed down trap. Okay, not a bad thing to find right now. So now I know what the speed down trap is. Let's try and disable... That's a poor time to try and fight you. Get rid of him. And as you can see, by the way, like, you know, my stuff gets damaged over there on, like, the right, so... These guys will damage your stuff. And I'll note those proteins, by the way, they'll actually damage stuff in your like, you know, inventory when you get hit, so that's another thing about them. Nice little shot there. There's the elevator down. There's really no reason you're using a pistol on these guys, but I mean... Let's just take these guys out.
Got no time to bleed.
We'll go back to Ferret Rat some other time. I'm not probably fisting a lot of stuff by like even like these tougher monsters because like early on I like got the the level space to suffice to heal up when I need to.
Warning, health is at 50%.
We're down to half health, but it's fine. I can always level up when I need to heal up. Ah, there's this thing. Oh, door traps on his first level. I'm not actually, mind that too much, but... Okay, let's just level up here. And I'll start boosting up my brains right away, and... I'll get to that in a moment. Finally got that stupid thing out of the way. Yeah, I'm awesome with this game, as you can see. I'll note that part of the reason I'm basically like, playing it the way I am right now. This game basically like, sort of emphasizes that you're basically like trying to conserve your your resources as much as possible. So use pistols basically kill these guys. Fist these other guys that won't damage my equipment but might poison me, and that's about it. Etc, etc. Let's open this up. That's jammed apparently. By the way, if I want to, I can try and break this open. That's something I could do. But, no guarantee the stuff inside will survive it. There we go, electronics cool toolkit. Okay, this requires lock picking, which is not great, but whatever. Cool, I opened it. And that's a blind trap, so... It's probably going to fail this, but whatever. Failed. I realize that this is, not very easy to do when you're blind, but whatever. Now, being blind, I can't really see where the hell I'm going, so... We're just going to wander our halls looking for stuff to kill. Blind traps are like one of the best things to find in the first level because, later on you're not going to have like the real ability to identify them later on because it'll be really harmful. I should probably note there's actually an achievement for killing stuff while blind, so... Ooh, speed up trap. Kill these off. And I'm not finding a whole lot of stuff apparently, that's interesting, but whatever. There we go, killed him. Another unknown trap. This is excellent. Assume I get in. And I didn't, so... we're just gonna punch the door open, I guess. That destroys the trap, by the way, when you blow them up like this, but whatever.
Just a flesh wound.
There we go. ENS, this indeed, a flesh wound. Open this up. You know, I probably should have identified a trap by trying to disarm it, but whatever. That's basically how you open doors with the Marine. You punch your way through it. So that's basically floor 1 out of the way. There's the map of the floor. Pretty big floor 1. Now we go to floor 2. So, I'll note that basically the goal of this game is trying to survive as, like, you know, as far as possible to get to, you know, the bottom and basically find out, like, the, you know, what's basically down below. Just my luck. There we go, we got... let's just do this right now. Of course, notice something very important, by the way, about this game. If you don't actually level up your skills, you don't get better at them, so... it's generally a good idea to level this stuff up as you go along. So you want to get mechanical up a little bit, maybe get some medical here. Foraging is usually good to get, you know, regardless of what you're doing, because basically, like, you know... it increases the amount of stuff you find regardless of what you're basically doing, so it's important. Engineering is not that bad to get, because you basically get, like, you know, schematics and stuff from that when you basically get to it, but whatever. Biotech's important when we get to it. That's enough for now. Enough leveling, at least. On the ball, you can see, like, the available points I have right there, so you basically have to take, like, 1 or 2 points, depending on, like, you know, what skills you're basically using. It's a lot of stuff. So, another way of, like, you know, leveling, by the way, you'll see, like, some stuff basically costs, like, 1 point, some cost 2. Basically, the idea of, like, this game is that, like, if you use a skill like lockpicking, you can basically train up a lot easier, but if you don't, you basically have to, like, you know, spend extra points to basically train it. Got that guy. One shot, one kill. Alright, enough wasting my bullets in this thing. It's a spider, I can punch it to death. We'll do the rest of that as I go along, but let's investigate this canteen here. There we go, kill that guy off. Apparently cooker's destroyed in here, so we can just loot the freezer and that's about it. Right then, so something's on the other side of this door over here. A Widowmaker.
Poison level 1.
Got no time to bleed.
There's another level up apparently for me there.
System clear of poison.
Oh. Oh, there goes the deranged medical bot. Now, I know here's like a damaged node. I could try to, like, you know, use my engineer skill to try and fix this, but usually with these things you want to basically leave him alone with the engineer because, like, you know, he's got too low skill basically to do it himself. I usually like Cornish do that with the engineer because, like, you know, the engineer can actually do it, but not this guy. He's, like, too lacking in that department to even have a stand chance. Alright, that failed multiple times, so let's just bust our way through. And I can see, like, the amount of damage I'm doing with the door here, so... Pow, pow, pow. Got him immediately. Let's open this up. We got ourselves some medical patches. That's always useful for a Marine. I'll note that the Marine basically doesn't have very much medical skill, so these medical patches help a lot, basically, to, like, you know, make up for his, like, shortcomings in medical skill, so basically it helps him heal up. You know, just to show it off, I'll just show, like, you know, why it's a bad idea to do this. You try and, like, do it, and...
No problem.
apparently I succeeded on a low chance, so, okay, works for me. You get experience for it. That doesn't usually happen, but I mean, when it does, great. Extra experience. And extra experience means more levels. Now, I'm not bothering using a pistol quite a bit here, or, like, you know, my rifles and our stuff, because I want to basically conserve, like, you know, my rifles and, you know, shotguns basically for, like, you know, the later levels. And of course this thing decided to break on me, so... and yeah, it can't hurt you, by the way, to, like, you know, go after crates like that, but whatever. It's really not worth it to, like, punching crates open, but, you know... maybe we'll get lucky and get something from it one of these, like, times. Alright, here's the elevator and something next to the elevator. There's still a bunch of stuff in here. But whatever, we'll take these guys out one by one with my fists. There's a lot worse you can find early on by the way of it, but, you know, besides these guys, so... we'll conserve my, like, you know, my stuff by just fisting these guys to death for the most part early on.
Ah, yeah.
Organic matter to be found here. That's nice. Alright, that's basically level 2 out of the way, so we're doing pretty well. Maybe I'll make it to level 15 without dying, if I'm lucky.
Is about 50%.
Yeah, I really don't want to mess around with those, like, you know, security things like that, because they actually hurt a lot, so... well, let's just show off why it's a bad idea again, so try it again. And as you can see there, I failed. So that's basically the, like, you know, penalties you can sometimes have happen, like you can fail to disarm it. And you get hurt. Sometimes you get stunned by it when you fail to do it as well, so... that hurts. More of these guys want to fight. Let's really reload this, I guess. Let's do that. Oh, here we go again. Pushing the door. Just punching away. Now, I know with the Marine, I'm being a little bit more laissez-faire with my health because he has quite a bit of health, this guy, so... I hit the wrong button there, but basically, he has enough health basically to take a bunch of hits, this guy, so... We can get away with, like, you know, not having to, like, you know, worry about our health as much as the other characters I might have to, so that's a thing. And let's get that out of the way, we'll get some more mechanical. Keep getting medical, keep getting biotech. And there goes all my stats at this point, so... Where'd it go? Get the tension. And you can see, like, you know, enemies will do, like, status effects like bleed to you and stuff like that. There's a thing they will do, so... Let's go all the way down here. Try again. We can take these guys on.
Level 1.
Not sure you saw it there, but basically with the poison it goes down, like, you know, level by level. You basically get, like, you know, as they inflict it, and then, like, it goes down over time.
System clear of poison.
That's generally how a lot of the status effects work. Basically, like, they go up and down based on, like, you know... how much is inflicted upon you. Don't know with disease, that's a little bit different. That sometimes, like, you know, gets worse as time progresses for you. Now, I'm running out of pistol ammo at this point, so I have to really start thinking about, like, what to replace it with at this point, so... I may want to start using the blade a little bit at this point, you know, just to help out. I didn't mean to level up, but I guess we level up anyway, so... There's a bit more brain. Let's get more foraging, I'll get more... let's get more mechanical. That's actually already 70. Let's get medical for now, I guess, because that'll be useful. And we'll see what's over here. A whole lot of nothing in here, apparently. Well, I saw something down there, nothing's down there, so it's fine. Now, my pistol's slowing in destroyed, but that's fine because it's not my primary weapon of choice, like, later on down the road. The pistol's basically just here to, like, you know, help out until, like, you know, I decide to really start using my weapons for sure.
Didn't work.
Of course it would. And yeah, I can blow this up too if I want. Everything in this game can be blown up, by the way, so... Take that out.
Who's a smart monkey?
I'm a smart monkey, of course. Oof, of course. Here's some beds. Here's a spider. Get rid of that. I will have to start worrying about food soon, but, you know, for now we're doing quite well, so... One thing that separates the Marine from, like, you know, their guys is that they have lots of, you know, hunger here to, like, you know, work with. I know in many ways the Marine can considered to be, like, the worst character to use for this game, because he's just not that strong.
No time to bleed.
I used my rifle there because I ran out of pistol ammo. I do have more ammo though, so let's just swap to the other stuff.
Warning, weapon needs repair.
Punch them away. Punch them all away. Hitting those things with the rifles is annoying. I'll note the hitbox in these enemies cannot be the greatest, so... something that is hard to hit. Unless you just wildly, you know, throw your fist in the air or stuff like that.
Warning, weapon needs repair.
Let's open this up. Oh, perfect. They came down finally. Apparently I found some
Weapon needs repair.
more rifle or pistol ammo. I'll get that out for now.
I'm a killing machine.
Perfect. Kill the protein.
Needs repair.
Another unknown trap here, so if I'm lucky I'll be able to show off what this trap's all about. Oh, there's a... contaminated bat right there. So these guys have radiation levels on them. Health restore, not bad. Not bad at all. Let's try and disable it though. I did actually successfully do that. Nice. Try and open up this.
Who's a smart monkey?
We're getting really lucky with a lot of these, like, you know, finds, by the way. A lot of them aren't requiring me lockpicking or anything like that, so... This is what me and Cornish need for, like, our runs, by the way, just to have, like, this type of, like, setup. We cleared down here, right? No, we did not. Here's some of the cars lockpicking. It looks like I was able to do without, much issue anyway, so that's fine. Kill everything with my fists. And this is why, by the way, I had like the fist is my favorite weapon with Cornish, for example, because I basically fist a lot of stuff early on like this, and I don't get far enough to basically use their weapons. Hopefully that won't happen this time around. There's a damaged cooker. Let's try and fix it up. Now, I do have a few recipes I can actually do, by the way, and I know that there is like a achievement tied to this one here, but we're probably just going to try and stick to things I'm able to do. So we'll probably just cook meat or sausages for starting out here, but whatever. Don't need to use it right now though, so not going to worry about it. Oh, there's something there. There's a trap too. Alright, let's see what this trap is. So this is item recharge right here apparently. I know that because the item recharge is the only one that tries you have a valid target for it, so if you're not a valid target then it won't work. I'm getting really successful with traps for some reason, I don't know why. I should be filling all these trap checks, but whatever. Now, I'll note, by the way, that, I can use lockpicks so I need to try and, improve my odds here. We're gonna do that right now just because, I want to get in here. The virus is coming for me, that's fine. The virus really doesn't stand much chance against me, The thing about viruses, by the way, is that they're really dangerous if they, get the disease on you, because then, of course, you have to, make disease checks, but with the Marine, he has such high might, it's not really a big issue anyways. And on we go. I guess this is the ammo crate in here. At least we're finding lots of ammo. That will come in useful later on, for sure. Now, I'll note by with sausages and stuff like that, and the other stuff. So bland which basically takes 73%, sausage takes 48%. You can make cooked meat here. So basically that's something you basically use this for the cooker. So you need to have a cooker make cooked meat. That's basically safe to eat. Let's make one right now. And there we go, cooked meat. I can basically eat this if I want for a little bit of food. Though there's really nothing special. There we go. That'll make my life a little bit easier. Food's not really a big issue with the Marine because he usually doesn't survive long enough for it to be an issue. Har har har. But anyhow. There's the way down. And I still got a room here to explore, apparently. Well, that's not bad. We managed to get through quite well. So that's 5 levels. I'll probably have a cut in here, but, well, if I cut here, I'll cut here. That's what I have to say about, like, you know, how we're doing these episodes. I'm actually going to, like, do a full recording of this, like, from start to finish, so that, you know, if I have, like, an issue of, like, you know, dying, shall we say, I can, like, you know, cut these episodes to be, like, you know, super in length.